Okay guys, ready to go into part 2 here of my everyday carry stuff. Looking at some of the bag contents this time. For those of you maybe didn't see part 1, I have a Maxpedition Monsoon Gearslinger in ACU camo that I use as my kind of my everyday carry bag right now, and I'm going to go through some of the things that I have on the inside, some of the contents. And for those of you that missed the part 1, this is not really set up as a bug out bag, a go bag, or get home bag. Right now this has just got some basic stuff that I carry with me that I think I might need or may want. It's not really designed to sustain me for any length of time. I don't really have much in the way of food in here or anything like that, and so this is just kind of a light load that I carry with me. I don't like to be bogged down with a big heavy bag going back and forth into work all the time. I mentioned in my other video, I think maybe that I have to travel around a lot, so I have another bag in my car that I keep in the trunk that has more of the survival type stuff in it. Some food, extra clothes, some survival gear, that type of item. So this is mainly just a work bag, and I'm going to go through and talk with you a little bit more about it. I do like organization. I do like having stuff organized in here. I don't like a lot of loose stuff laying around in my bag. I know some people like that. I tend to like to kind of keep my stuff in pouches so I can kind of keep them arranged, and so they're not sliding around or moving around a lot as I'm moving around. So let me go through this with you and go from there. Along the side here in the Maxpedition Gearslinger bag, there's a sleeve on the side, and this is a small pouch that I have. I'm not even really sure where I got it or how much it was or anything like that. I believe it's maybe a little small bag by Case Logic, and it's kind of a soft material zippered pouch, and all I keep in here is iPhone stuff. I keep the cord and the plug for my iPhone, and then I keep my Bluetooth in there for my iPhone. I just kind of keep those in this soft little pouch, kind of keep them protected some, and then just kind of keep that along the side here. A little pocket right behind where the water bottle is, and then up at the top of the Monsoon here there is a mesh pocket that I keep a first aid kit in. This is an Adventure Medical Kits, one-person first aid pouch and contents. And I'll tell you right up front that I kind of gutted this thing when I first got it and kind of put my own stuff in here. Not that the stuff in here was necessarily bad. I just wanted to add some things and also put maybe a few little better things in there maybe. So let me kind of adjust the camera here so we can kind of go down and maybe take a look at this real quick. Zippered nylon pouch. Little handle on the top, opens up. Inside, band-aids, lots of band-aids, some wipes. I keep a small bottle of ibuprofen tablets in there, a small Swiss Army knife, mainly just as the tweezers, and fingernail clippers and a little tube of Carmex. Otherwise, it's kind of just a real basic first aid kit. I'm not going to be able to fix any major trauma or anything like that, but for the regular everyday scrapes and cuts, it's a nice little setup. Got everything about squeezed in there, so I have to kind of be careful about zipping and unzipping it. So we'll put that out of the way and then go back. Keep a Maxpedition cocoon pouch in the bag, black of course. You guys have seen these. All I keep in here is just some powdered drink mix, some Crystal Light, a couple packages of Gatorade. Keep a Light My Fire spoon and fork in there. I kind of get tired of pop all the time, so it's nice to have a powdered drink every now and then, something a little different. So I just kind of keep all of those together and just kind of keep that in the pack. The larger bag that's down the bottom is a 511 6x10 pouch. I think this is the 6x10, and it is the vertical carry on it. You can see the kind of the MOLLE webbing and straps and stuff on the back. I keep this as more of a survival type bag, I guess you could say. I also have this set up such that with using the Grimlocks that are on the front of my bag, I keep a shoulder strap in here that I can turn this into just a small little carry shoulder bag. So I keep an extra kind of nylon strap in there, and like I said, I can turn that into a small carry bag if I need to, if I want to go really light. Now what I have in here is an Altoids tin that actually has mints in it. I actually carry mints in my Altoids tin, and I kind of keep those in here just so that in case they would open up or something, they wouldn't spill all over the place. I suppose I could put like a rubber band or something around that, and I may do that, but at this point I just got them in this bag for now. Have a paracord bracelet and my watch that I keep in here. During the wintertime when I'm putting a jacket on all the time and got long sleeves on, don't always like to have this stuff on because it catches on the sleeves and that type of stuff. So a lot of times I'll just kind of keep it in the bag and then put it on when I get to work. And then you know, have it kind of with me that way. In the summertime it's not too big of a deal when I can just wear a short sleeve shirt and don't have to really worry about putting a jacket on. Got an Izula neck knife. Well, it's an Izula knife in here. I use it primarily as a neck knife. Just an extra knife that I have. I put a paracord neck lanyard on here, just as a way to carry it a little different way, like I said, if I need to go really super light. That's a nice little knife. I'm not going to necessarily talk too much about it. Set of EMT shears, paramedic scissors, whatever you want to call them. Nice heavy duty scissors. I like to have a pair of those with me at all times. And then in this small little pouch at the bottom here, have basically just some survival items in here. And I don't know that I'm going to pull all this stuff out and go through it, so I'm kind of running out of time here. But if somebody's interested, they can, you know, kind of comment or whatever, and I'll get back to you. But I just keep some batteries in there. There's an emergency poncho in here. There's a small little keychain that has like a compass and a fire steel and a whistle, a small light on it. This little tin right here, I just keep a lighter and some tinder in there. In this one I keep a small little fishing kit and some hooks and stuff like that in there. So, and this is just a small pair of like wire cutters that I keep with me. So that's just a small bag that I keep in here. This has got a little bit of weight to it, but it's just kind of a nice compact way to keep it all together. And it's pretty much rounding out the bag. The only thing that there's a sleeve here on the back of the Maxpedition bag here that has a yeah, it's a pretty good size sleeve actually. It's got a little Velcro up here, and then all I really keep in here is this is a just a black cloth, just kind of I use it as a bandana that I keep in there. And this is a I think this is Condor. Yeah, this is a Condor head wrap. It's basically kind of an elastic, soft, basically just like a rectangular type shape of material. That this is kind of the thing that you can use to kind of, you can put it around your neck, you can put it around your head, you can bring it up over your mouth, things like that, up over your mouth and your nose. I just kind of keep that in there for now while it's still kind of cold in wintertime. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the bag that I like I said, got a fairly light load in there, and hopefully you guys got a little bit of information on some of this stuff. I mean, this is kind of the first time I've gone over a bag with stuff in it, I believe. So if you have any comments or any questions, let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.